We all did. Appreciate the 120 watch streak first. Thank you, Homer. Squayashi. That's an interesting one. Conch Factory again. By the way, we didn't even finish digging out the area yesterday. What you mean, again? We have Pepega chat. I'm not gonna copy somebody else. You're lost in the new projects? You ain't even playing. How do you get lost? I'm confused. Surely it's easier to keep track of something when you don't even have to worry about doing anything. I built the corners of this up because apparently there's diamond blocks in the corner that I didn't see, so instead of having to easy place it all the time, I was just replace them all. What do you mean, purse? There's corner bits? Oh yeah, I know you meant bat parry, but like, about the way you did it, they would line up right on the edge. I didn't see like there was like a corner section missed in the tile. Or at least the screenshot that you sent. Just like to me, there's nothing like noticeable from these screenshots that there's a section in the corner that needs to be done. The floor's done. Sweet. If you want, Max, you can do the walls, and I can, like, I still gotta think about how I'm gonna position it, because I don't think I can have the chunk loaders down here. Stack of Pericles. I was thinking about using cherry or something. But if not, I can get a bunch of payload pretty easily. I'm gonna bunked for what I do, Jack. I do kind of hate how there's like lower Y values in the overworld than there is in the Nether. It makes linking up portals like this super annoying. So if I have the portals down here, something's gonna be up higher. Then I can't interfere with the player portal. So I don't remember if the player portal is at the correct height as the nether side, as is the overworld. And if it's not, then I have to make the difference between the chunk loaders and the other thing less than the player one. Otherwise, the player portal will link down to here and vice versa. Oh, let's see. And that looks like it could be feasible to merge them together. Because at least like the roofs are in the same spot, so it's just moving the left wall in the screenshot and then like conjoining the right one with that. So that way they connect in the same spot. And that way you really don't gotta do much because the way you have the pillar, like it already connects themselves. Like it's just a little bit of uh things at the bottom to like just slightly fix up. It's nothing like major. Unless of course you want to do something different. In that corner, I think it's just too little space to do that stuff. Yeah. Good idea, but I just think it's not enough space to really do it. You know, I got you first. Use them for another thing, possibly. Spawn of creative world. I can't say I've noticed that. A little bit, yeah. No. I gotta get this done. See, you notice stuff. Mm-hmm. Something like that. You know, I can get pale oak leaves. I think it's still gonna be fine. I don't need the roof, which is nice. The problem is... Alright, I'm gonna leave this for somebody to do the rest of. I just need to go up there. What Y value is this portal at? 102. That's definitely not the height of the one in the Nether. 159 or 158 looking at. And the chunk loaders currently are at like Y5. Meaning my chunk loader portal should be at Y5. Ideally. Problem is, if I put that at Y5, actually no, this will be fine because this is at 102. That was what, 158? So there's, or 100. So this is at 58 blocks, and then Y5 is definitely less than, or more than that away. So I can do my chunk loaders at anywhere, actually. I think the chunk loaders can still logically stay down below. The problem's going to be, it's gonna be this damn portal here. That's going to be a problem. That motherfucker right there. And that's an update suppress portal. So he thinks that that's going to have to go. We have no other option, essentially, because there's no way that's going to get linked. Well, I don't think we can. We have no choice but to move it because we're not getting a portal in the overworld at whatever height to link with that rather than this. The portal would need to be around Y200 to link properly. I just don't think we can conceal that whilst being able to keep it. Yeah, Y200 would be above the Phoenix. Which would just look stupid to have a portal up here in the midst of nowhere. You know, I'd rather just move it upwards in the nether. So I'll move it up as high as we can here in the overworld, obviously, so it's a lot easier to not interfere with this and the chunk loaders, so we can send the item through that. That's the predicament. So since we're going to be moving the transportation of the items up here, so what this is at 100, and another one's at 158. So 58 blocks down from this. So like we can only go up to like Y40. Use scaffold place, at least for the bottom part, I think. Wait, well, I mean, you could probably use reach from the floor, I guess. Well, for the top part, I guess, but I would just crawl. It's probably the only thing you can really do, like scaffold place or easy place first off, and crawl for the layers. It's really all you can do. So Y40 in... I should probably move... Yeah, let me move the chunk loaders up to here as well. That way we don't got to worry about those being math into the equation because they'll be at the same Y value. There's no need for any cross-link in there. As long as I go to like Y40 or whatever for that portal, for the items to be transported, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to. So we'll have to do like a vertical slime launcher some sort to get to the input of the bulk. Oh, the fucking stasis portal. That's gonna be another goddamn problem. That's already at Y40. What the... Return cannons? Why are we all excited about return cannons? The return cannon's also been out for like over a week, I'm pretty sure. It was in Kronos. The video was just privated, I think. Okay, so my transportation portal can't be super high then at Y40. I have to be in between these two. And not close enough to interfere with that. Or we send it down lower. So we could have it closer to here. Like over here, for example. And like... But then it wouldn't be chunk loaded. That's the problem. They gotta make more chunk loaders. That's... The whole point of it is to not need a player. So if I do that, it's gonna need a player. So I should just put this as low as I can, basically. I shouldn't be able to reach that concrete powder. Yeah, I'll just put that as low as I can. And we'll just worry about routing that up through this because we'll still have plenty of room up here. Yeah. We'll figure out the portal stuff, but I think we should do the chunk loaders at the same Y value. I just need to see, like, so our chunk loaders will be in this chunk here. So one, oh fuck, did I have to make more chunk loaders now? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Dickhead. I need 3 chunk loaders. So 1, 2, 3, basically. So you'll load up to... Where's my glass? My glass is here. So chunk loader here. Only load to that. Same thing for that. So the farthest I could move that portal be here. Which I believe is still basically That. Depends if we have projects like that could vary drastically. Can't even route it around that because it doesn't even load the chunks. I mean, that's always loaded, but I guess chronostasis is always loaded. So I do technically have this chunk to work with. So in the look, I have this chunk I can work with. So I can move the bunks back this way, which is further away, but it could make the portal linking easier. I don't know. We'll experiment with that. And we'll just build a concrete factory because obviously the concrete factory can't change anywhere. I'll build the chunk loaders first, at least the main chunk loaders for the thing. The problem is the other side's gonna change. Oh man. Alright. What was the chunk loader thing? The chunk loaders will be. This is the place of the OG ones, and that's not going to be the correct spot now, yeah? Okay, well that one's in the right spot. It needs to be a chunk back, but... And that one's not in the right spot. That's going to be moved to chunk diagonally. Mm. The middle of the chunk? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that should be fine. Bro. That's too close to the stasis. Which makes sense. No, I'm not moving the stasis. If it wasn't built around the decoration, I would, but spent the time and actually even did decorate that. So like I can't. So the chunk loaders have to stay down there. Built by hand is crazy. I don't have to use a different portal. I could just use the other side of the chunk loader portal. I can just send the item through the other side so that when I send it through that side of this, because the redstone's on this side in the overworld, I could just send it on this side this way and it will pop out over here and I could just deal with it that way. I could just do that. So keep the chunk loaders at the bottom. The very bottom. Didn't I have this, like, I did. That covers everything there. I need one in this chunk. Yeah, yeah. I can reroute that water stream. That's fine because that portal is not going to be right there. We'll just send it. Basically, we'll just take this portal, this water route in, and instead of dropping it down here, we'll drop it like here or something and then just flush it that way. I might have to, well, if I'm sitting in the top left of this portal, it should have enough momentum to go out one block, regardless of the speed. But I might need to have a slime pusher thingy. We'll see. That's second chunk loader, and then this will be third. And then those shouldn't interfere with thingy. I don't remember what I needed in this. I guess it would be half of this, so 16. Oh yeah. The infamous block 36 is in my schematic here. Why is this chunk loader spawn proved? Don't ask questions. I should have everything for another one of these in my e-chest, besides, I guess, slabs, so I might as well just go back to main storage. For what purpose? I'm a short glass. That fish. That's not a problem if you wanted to make one. When I get you, my dude, I'll be here. Do I really want to share 64 pumpkins by hand? No. I don't have the right slab, so I gotta go back anyway. Oh yeah, I won't consider that part of the schematic because it's block 36. Might as well use powered rails because the other two did. I'm not gonna place that obsidian. So I can place the slabs on the pumpkins. Okay, good. I'm not seeing anything cross-link, which is good. We're gonna get stuff for the nether side ones as well. So I might as well mine this obsidian. I don't particularly like item ones. I mean, I've used them for a while, but I just like these ones a lot better. They're pretty much used everywhere. Like, yeah, the pumpkins can be a little bit annoying to get, but like, we have like 36k carver, so like, it's nothing. And I've had no problems with these ever since we updated, so like, I'd rather just continuously use this design. Have I seen it? What do you mean? Am I getting? I got distracted. Chunk loader. Pumpkins and blackstone slabs. I think I have everything else. If there's no screenshot fish in that channel, I probably wouldn't have seen it, no. I saw the volcano one. It's the only one I remember seeing. Oh. I see it now. Why did I not have a... I didn't have a thing that told me that was there. No, I would have saw it. Because, like, I would have realized that I checked that channel. And I would have saw that's like the only message there after since I said 200 tall. And I think it works. I will say I do like the Nether one better in terms of I think it's just the color palette of like I guess dark blocks and then like having like a light block as well works really well. Whereas like the overworld's kind of like just all bright blocks. Maybe it's because there's a lot of white in the floor compared to the volcano, where there's really not any like darker colors in the floor. So like that wall kind of maybe fits a bit better on the eyes. Is it possible, Fish, for you to like to change the white concrete, white snow, wool, powder to like black concrete instead and like do the coal blocks to see what that would look like? I just kind of have a feeling that that would fit better. With gamma off, it looks good. I believe you, man. I just think like it just looks a bit different. That's all I'm saying. I just think of like things like what your eyes go to, in a sense. And I can't say like most people would be gamma off all the time. I need 2 stacks of pumpkins, slabs, and everything else I have in my chest besides snow blocks. I guess it might be like that when I take a few days off. It's not like instant or something. I don't know, man. Oop. So I can remove this beacon. I don't know. I never really even. I don't have any Twitch notifications at all. One thing I really get is like the emails, I guess. But I only have those on for certain people because they're very sporadic when they go live. In the emails, I don't even have like notification for that email. It's like I just check it randomly and I see they're live and I'll go check it. Accidentally, I went live at 1 a.m. That would be concerning. Well, yeah, that's the good thing that I've been doing recently is I've always just been going live at a certain time, kinda consistently in the terms of like the days. So it's not like just sporadic. I did it originally for the chunk loader, but yeah, don't need that, obviously. I'll just say the factory can be worked on whenever, because there's no way I'm getting that done today. I didn't think I would spend this long on the fucking chunk loaders. You can start working on that, Max, if you're still here. Just make sure it's at the right height. Origin should be negative 56. It shouldn't be right up against the ceiling. And don't make the full glass top. You don't need that. It's actually kind of a satisfying shot. Let me actually get this part here so that we don't build the wrong things. What the? Should be plenty of momentum. Okay, so just build above. Well, you can build. Oh shit. Here we go. I'll just do this blue ice layer, and just always build. Just so you know, don't mess with anything below the blue ice. Essentially. I have not been paying attention to chat at all. Professional, by the way. Geodash. Okay, so I didn't miss anything important. Smile. Let me I'll remove it and re-edit, basically. Or if I click share again, I think it'll share it down there. Yeah. I think. So that's minus 56 for me now. Sometimes it updates, sometimes it doesn't. I'm confused with sync. I did like that other mod, but it wasn't updated. But essentially, you would see all the things like real time. Like yeah, you could see me like moving it in real time. It was like KYO. It was something. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't updated, so I couldn't use it. Just a better Sigmatica. Yeah. Above that is good. And just craft like packed ice down into you can craft packed ice down. Just do that for water. We have that vanilla tweak, which is so nice. So we can craft blue ice down to packed ice down to regular ice. It went well. The normal people not be able to knock a couple brain cells together. Where do I get down from here? I forget. Is it this thing still? Was what? What, the decoration in the overworld or the boat network on top? I didn't do the math. I wrote the coordinates down, but I didn't do the math. 13. I was in the right spot. Well, this one actually did. This side actually would be actually right. Been on the server once. That's what kind of happens when you're doing external stuff, though, for planning. Should have seen me when I was doing the main storage. I didn't play on the server for like a week straight. Almost, it felt like. Yeah, the decoration looks great, dude. Like, pretty much exactly what I envisioned when I said Gothic. Can one of you tell me what direction the items are being shot at? They should be shot south, hopefully. Coulda, something. Okay, well, doesn't really answer my question. No, the redstone is shooting. It's shooting north. Fuck. What side is the thing shooting? Like, if it's right, that's a problem. It should be shooting on the left side. The pumpkin should be on the left side, shooting north. Pumpkin on the left side, shooting north. I've noticed that a lot with my AirPods. They need to be like in a certain position, otherwise they don't charge jack shit. Like they're not like making proper connection or something with the fucking pins or whatever. It's so annoying. So I'm gonna tear this one down too. But I found it to be reliable, Purse, is to like push them towards the center. When you put them in the case, make sure you like just push them all the way to the center and let them go back. And then like that should give a reliable connection. I'm tearing this down. I was like, where's my schematic? Not here, dumbass. Oh, I've done it multiple times when I would go like at home and I would go to swap them out from the ones I had at work today to the ones that are here. And I would see it's on 1%, and I'm like, motherfucker. But something like I said, I've experienced, and I've tried to like see to reliably produce the problem and then reliably fix the problem. You just push them both towards the center of the case when you put them in the case. It's so nice to the PC because like they don't last as long as the Maxes do, which I used to use, so I didn't need to have like, you know, 2 sets through the whole day. But they last like what, 6 hours or something? I need it was so uncomfortable for long periods of time. Yeah, not gonna lie, Fish. I think I kind of like the black version better. Even though logistically it doesn't make sense. I just think because the floor is so bright that like the darker walls really do work. I There is some blocks in the floor that need to be corrected because a lot of the blocks in the floor, the white concrete in the floor is also now black, so you gotta just put that back. But otherwise, it looks good. I like the black a lot better. '21. Wait, 21. Um, Shit. 13. $17. Oh. What? Could I put this one again? Wait. Can I do that? I think I should be able to. No, Gamma looks good with the black ones. Yeah. Uh-huh. They look like shooting stars almost. Mm-hmm. We'll do that. For sure. Do it again. We're flashing. Do it again. I did see what you sent, yeah. Wait, why am I mining? I don't think I've ever saw one IRL. Thought it was a firework. Swear down. This shit gets interfered with. Could have an aneurysm. What do I need? 4 concrete, 2 dust, 2 comparators, slime, sticky, dispenser, tree 4 droppers, hopper, snow I have obby, rails, no block. I have no block. The emote's literally you. Yep, checks out. Any cat emote is just purse IRL. Noted. something's wrong here. It's all Xeno's fault. Oh, I have snow blocks in my each. I forgot I had snow blocks in my. I got snow blocks. I still gotta go back with the pumpkins anyway, so like, it's not the end of the world. Alright, this should link to the westmost portal. Okay. Fuck, we're gonna have to deal with glow squids. And they gotta spawn everywhere too. So, replace these blocks, I guess, with something. I'm gonna put a block here, just not have shit go through. I'm gonna get frog lights. Or do I use shroom lights? Fuck it. Overkill this many? Probably. Do I care? No. Fuck glow squids. The world side looks better with shaders. Okay. I still don't understand that water at the bottom there. Like, the slabs are waterlogged. I don't understand it. Or at least I don't get why it's like that. Like, why just, like, not have that slab there at all. But dickhead glow squids, bro. I'm not moving. Okay, we tested the west one. Middle ones. They can spawn in any waterlogged block. Right. Okay. That makes sense. Hope you're doing well, Takashi. Okay. Portal Lincoln seems good. Methinks. Why are you quick pulsing? Huh? Oh, that repeater's backwards. Oh, it gets better, my dude. Good. East is good. Middle's good. And west is good. Okay. Now that the annoying part is completed, let me finish the walls. Actually, my hobby. My glass, I think. Yes. Yeah. Where's my, there. The rest of the deco material still up here. Yes. I'm getting rid of this concrete. No, we can get the shader picks. No worries, fish. No need for you to go download a bunch of stuff. I appreciate you, my dude. Turned out really well. Hello. Yeah, that's true. When do you go again, Purse? Or you leave Wednesday next week? Okay. I was gonna say, you redeeming that kind of reminded me that you were gonna watch them. Yeah, Sunday's iffy most of the time. I mean, with the decoration, there was no way in hell, besides Sunday, that we would have done that, but it's all good. What video do I gotta edit for this week? I forget. Potion? Okay. One shouldn't be that long. There's 6 clips there. I might try to edit it tomorrow. And then maybe stream on Saturday. It kind of just depends how I'm feeling. We'll see. No, that one I don't see doing anything. You can just brew potions. I just don't see people making that farm. Especially the ones that it drops swiftness, healing, water breathing, and fire res, like the most commonly brewed potions, because pufferfish, magma cream, sugar. I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but I can't see me making a witch farm for potions. Yo, PDR. Appreciate the prime for 3 months, my dude. Thank you, homie. Hope you're doing well, my dude. Appreciate the support. What's the one? I don't want to play it because I don't want to spoil it, but I think it's the one of Mockingjay. No, I'm playing on YouTube. You can't hear it. Well, you shouldn't be able to hear it. The Hunger Games one isn't the one. It's a Catching Fire. Oh, I think about that one just because of the artist. It does for sure. Yes. It's not that song either, so it has to be Mockingjay. I swear there was one that was just like so like I'll have to skim to like the movies to see, but yeah, we'll have to like go to the end of the movies because there was a good one. I just can't remember which one it was. How you doing, Marlon? Like in a sulfur cube farm? Or like a naturally spawning one? Well, we wouldn't start with the first one. Like, released in chronological order, no. We would start with the one with that song from. Because in like that's like order of like events in a sense. Like the one that's releasing at the end of this year goes after the one that released. So the real chronological order would be the one that releases this year, the one that song's from Ballad of the Songbirds, or the Snake or whatever the hell, and then it would go The Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Mockingjay Part One, Mockingjay Part Two. Why? Well, it was probably a design, not design choice, but like a creative choice to choose the Hunger Games era for Katniss's like saga, you could say, because it's a lot more impactful, I would say, than the ones that they're releasing now. But the ones that they're releasing now sheds a lot more light onto why certain things are the way they are. Yeah, it's before the ones that they released a couple years ago and this year are going to be before the other four movies. It's, well, I can't really say anything. It's a good thing we have the glass there. Not really what it was for, but water leaking. But yeah, if you like really wanted to, it would be best in a sense to watch the Ballard one, what that song's from. Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, I think it is. And then wait for the one to come out to the movies, and then go back and watch 1, 2, 3, and 4. Or, you know, Hunger Games, Catching Fire, Mockingjay, 1, 2. No, I get you, Purse. I'm just saying, like, if you like really wanted to get like the full experience, that would be the way. But I've never read the books, and I really don't like reading books, to be honest. I like seeing things rather than having to like envision it on myself, like on my own, because otherwise I feel like I envision the wrong thing. And it's like, that's just not whatever my mind makes up. They glitch into a lot of blocks, so that's definitely a thing. When moms grow up, they just do whatever they want. Yeah, that's what I hate about. I mean, granted, there's not a lot of movies that are, you know, that are books originally or vice versa, but I just don't really enjoy reading in general. But yeah, Dune 3 will be sick. I don't think I can really drag my cousin to see Dune 3, but we're gonna go see the Hunger Games one when that drops. feel like to have to like even like get her to grasp doing have to watch the movies again. But, like even then, like just the movies, like she wouldn't understand because like I had to do some research after the movies to like fully understand a lot of the lore because like I didn't understand what a lot of shit was going there. I always go to the movies by myself, basically. But like ones that I just want to watch, I'll just go by myself. Have I seen Diversion? I don't believe so. Why are we ringing key? Oh, the song. I did not look over to what song was on. I have to watch Divergent. Okay. I need to be up in 4 hours. Go bitch. No, of course. Usually listen. Don't know about that one. See? Just proving my point how easy it is. Oh, you know that one time. And the other time. And that other one, the other one too. But you're not hearing me, like, those times, like, there are times, like, you know, I don't have to tell you. Name them, time 1, time 2, time 3, like, what do you mean? Name them, like, what, Oscar? There's none. Mm-hmm. We'll just go with that. Is there songs that I like today? Oh, there was. I think you were offline, so I didn't want to send you the songs. I queued them. It'll be after the motionless and white one. More songs that the DJ just randomly played today while I was at work. Yeah, I was, but I figured you were sleeping. Because, like, you were fully offline. Okay. So we'll have to figure out the nether side transportation later, but I'll probably just do like a slime elevator or something. Because I feel like droppers will just be way too slow and... or they're just not. But hopefully at least, you know... it'll be a lot more reliable. We need upwards hoppers. They're going down, they go up. How come I'm doing a concrete factory? We already have one. Yes, the duper in the end is still the same. Same spot. This part down here that actually makes it into solid concrete and then has the shulker litters down below, or just having stored in powder like for the shulker box litters down there. was above spawn. And it was kind of like an eyesore to have that, like, right here over top of the Phoenix. So we're moving it down so it doesn't interfere with anything. In spawn, yeah. Just underground. I would have loved to put it right here, but it's like just slightly too large to put right here. Or like anywhere in this building. Now, Smart Squishy probably would have said included that in the schematic instead, like we could build it on the ground here, and then that this center structure could be designed around it. But like I said, I didn't even expect the center structure to exist. Well, I could use a dropper elevator, yeah, but I just don't. With that many boxes, I don't think it's going to be reliable. And that's what I'm worried about, Fish. Like that big batch of boxes. This is the first song. I liked it already. I'm not surprised with these ones. They're all, I think they're all EDM, so. But yeah, now that we have like an actual spawn, like sick as fuck decoration, I don't want to block it. Like the old one was good, but it was just so simple, like I didn't really mind. And like the old walls weren't very high or things, like you really didn't look at that. Like you really didn't see that unless you look straight up. But you look at the Phoenix, you're gonna see that in the sky. So it's like, it's not that much effort to move it down. It's a bit, but it's not a lot. For how much nicer the spawn will look above, for sure. It will look a lot better. It's worth it. I mean, the portals have been the most annoying thing to redo, but that's what it is. Night drive vibes, 100%. We will. An absolutely unreal job they did. With basically what I gave them was the server theme being the Fireheart and the Phoenix, and I gave them the schematic of the old decoration. I said I'd like to keep the server colors as well as being orange, red, and yellow. That's basically kind of what I said. And yeah, what kind of decoration theme that I liked, which was something that they've done before, but for it to be similar, but not at the same time is also really cool. I guess it wouldn't be wrong. You're not wrong, Fish. The nether side does all feed into a single hopper. We'll experiment tomorrow. A dropper vitter would be less space and less annoying to make. Too scared to drive? Trust me, I was too. Oh, this will be fun to do. These last 2 layers. Yeah, once I remembered they were EDM, I was like, yeah, you probably already have them. Like, this one's a bit less in terms of like, just more chill. If you don't know how to prime the box loader or the box crafter, I can do it tomorrow. No, I totally understand, Bruce. You're to tell me that I ran out of concrete. Look at me and tell me that I ran out of black concrete. Yeah, see how it is, Bruce. That's why I don't want to use easy place. Zephyros vibes? Yeah, a little bit. No, I just said that's how it is. think one corner is basically dug out. We can check after this is done before I end. I'm pretty sure key is there. That's there. It was orange powder, yeah. Cool. Wait, that's my box. Just hit the end of the song. Alright, so tomorrow we're going to hook up that to the duper, and we'll make something over here to swatch it between powder and solid concrete mode. Then we'll work on the transportation of the nether side as well. But definitely looks a lot better. Obviously, it's still kind of dark down here without gamma, but that's not my problem. Definitely feels nice to have something that feels permanent down here now. Because before it was just for chunk loaders, I really didn't care. But this is definitely worth it for sure. So still a little bit to do, but we'll finish that up very, very soon. Then our concrete will be functional again. All right. Still making some decent progress though. It's getting close to a reasonable Y level. A little bit more carving there. And I think we need a little bit of carving in like this corner. Because that wasn't dug. We're doing on boxes. We big chilling on boxes. Fuck, we're gonna need more. Coal's gonna go in bulk at this point. I mean, shit. So much coal ore, man. I swear, like, the thing is, like, almost filled already. Okay, we got a choker and a half. A choker and a half. A double chest and a half. We don't have that much because it wasn't really that common. In 117. And I can check when I go back in a second. I wanted to see if I got everything from Breeze. You've almost mined 54k coal ore already? God damn. Yeah, I grabbed all the ores from here. And the dripstone. So I took all that stuff. I was going to take the dirt, grass, and that stuff back, but this was completed as well. I don't remember if this was showed on stream. But the decoration here was completed. I can shapeboard delete NATO deco. You did put this in there, Achillean, right? Yes, we just have venom left. Give me some grass. I'll take some of this back. I feel like we're like almost empty on grass. Yeah. Million ore mined already? God damn. Well, checking coal ore. We still got close to 100k. About like 90k at the moment. Iron ore is about the same, a little bit more. Gold ore we broke on. Redstone ore, decent. Lapis was nothing. We have like 3 shulkers of deep slate coal. Almost 4 shulkers at the deep slate coal. Timed your vacation perfectly. Yep. Yeah, gold's really only in mesa biomes, and we just we quarry that area most of the time, so we don't really get silk touch. That's all the grass. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave that till it's done. There's still a little bit left, but I'll leave all the materials there until it's fully done. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do with the this stuff. Let's just put it in overflow, but we'll see. Yeah, DJ's been on a couple of other things recently, it seems, rather than like the stuff when he first joined. Changed my Spotify. Smile. Need white dye badly. 113. He's red dye? God damn. Oh. I know what you're referencing. Mm-hmm. I don't have fucking... Okay, well. We'll worry about that later then. I'm gonna go to Pterodine. I don't want to go anywhere right now. Got my grass here. No way we don't have dirt. The fuck we had a dirt? What do we use dirt for? I don't remember the last time we used dirt. For like anything. But yeah, that's where we're gonna end it today. We'll be possibly back tomorrow, if not Saturday, but I feel like I'll probably edit Saturday and maybe try to wrap up this tomorrow. That way we have everything fully gotten here for this project. And I can figure out what I'm gonna do afterwards. But it's looking really good. Obviously, the surface isn't gonna change at all, but we're not gonna see down here. If anybody does go down here, they will see some pretty cool minimalist decoration for the concrete factory. So probably Killian and some other people will probably work on this before the start of stream. So if that's fully done, that would be great. If not, no worries. We'll pick it up there. And then we'll worry about the item transportation and the nether. So we'll see. But yeah, if you don't know how to do the shulker thing and killing, I'll leave it for tomorrow. But have a nice day, wherever you are. See you dudes all later.